All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Rise and Grind. My name is Wendy, and I'll be coaching us through our workout today. So today we're going to start out, we're going to do a warm-up, and then we'll move into actually a core section first. Then we've got 2 circuit cores of work, and then at the very end, we're going to wrap up with an EMOM, or an activity where we do every minute on the minute, a certain set of exercises, and then we'll repeat that 5 or 6 times depending on time. So we've got a little bit of a few different things today, but we're going to start out with our warm-up. So go ahead, if you don't have water, grab it. Make sure you've got space where you can move, because we're going to be doing a little bit of lateral movement, moving forward and backwards today. You don't need a lot of space by any means, but just so that you're not going to hit anything in front of you, behind you, or to the side. So go ahead and find your spot on your mat. I'm going to get our timer started here. Let me reset. So find your spot on or near your mat. All we're going to do is start with just a march for this first couple of minutes. So nothing crazy. Hands are on front, belly's pulled in nice and tight. We're just stepping those legs out. Knees come up to meet the hands. Don't worry, we're going to pick up the intensity here in just a minute. Right now, we're just starting to loosen up. It's Friday. So here again, that back's nice and flat, belly's pulled in tight. Shoulder blades are down and back. If you would like, now's your option. You can pick up the intensity here. You can move it a little quicker, or you can take it to a jog, whichever you prefer. I'll do some of each of the options. So during this workout today, feel free to take as much or as little as you need. If anything doesn't feel great for you, then I'll give you some options to either scale it down just a little bit, or if it feels like you need a little bit more, feel free to take that option as well. All right, bring those heels up to your glutes. So you can keep it right here at the march, or take it up to that jog. Hope everybody's had a wonderful week so far. It's the weekend. Almost. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Don't forget throughout our workout today, breathe. Big inhales, big exhales. All right, our next one, we're gonna move into a jumping jack, whatever version of that works best for you. In 3, 2, 1. So option 1, traditional jumping jack. Option 2 is here. If that jump doesn't feel great for you, we have some of them in our workout today, but you can feel free to eliminate them at any time. So on our jumping jacks here, light on the feet, belly still pulled in tight, arms reach high overhead. Work here for 10. For our next exercise, we're going to find our way to the edge of our mat, the short end of our mat. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to find the short edge of our mat. We're going to do some inchworms. We're going to walk it out and walk it back. So from here, we hinge at the hips, hands come down to the floor, we walk it out, and we walk it right back up. So if you need to bend the knees here, this is very early on in our workout. Feel free to do so as you walk it in and out. Those hamstrings are feeling a little tight this morning. Walk it out to that plank position. If you need to drop the knees for just a second, feel free to do so. Walk it back in. And then now go ahead and take those arms all the way overhead. So we're waking up that whole body here. The legs, the core, the shoulders, the back, the chest, a little bit of everything. Walk it out, hold it just a second before you walk it back in. Again, don't forget to bend those knees if you need it. Try to keep those hips nice and level as you walk those hands out. Pause for a moment in that nice tight plank. Walk it back in. Let's go one more time. All the way out, all the way back up to standing. ceiling into a downward facing dog. So here, we're pushing into the palm part of our hand. Our hips are lifted. We can push one heel down, then the other. Bend one knee, then straighten. Get a little stretch down that back side of those legs. All right, we're going to shift back forward into that plank position. So options. Keep those knees up, or if we need to, drop the knees down. We're going to hold it for 1, 2, and then we lift the hips back into that downward facing dog. Now we're going to move with our breath. Inhale forward into that plank, and then exhale. Bring it forward, and lift it high. Belly pulls up towards the ceiling. So we're just moving between these two right now. Getting our body ready for this little core section we're going to do at the beginning. Let's move through one more of each position. Then we're going to drop those knees down towards the ground, and we get a little break here. Okay, so what we're going to do next is our core section. So we have 2 exercises in this first round of our core, and then 2 exercises, but we're going to do one of those each side in the second go round. So the first one, we're going to start on all fours. Hands down, shoulders over our wrists, knees, hips over our knees, excuse me. Our toes are going to be tucked under, because what we're going to do, we're going to lift those knees 1 to 2 inches up off the floor, and we're going to hold it right here in our bear hold, okay? So we've got that for 30 seconds, and then we're going to move straight into what I'm going to call power push-ups. So we're going to be here in our plank position. We're going to lift our hips, but bend our knees, and then we shift forward into a plank option, add a push-up, and then we come back. So similar to that down dog position, but we bend the knees back, and then we shift our weight forward. Option, you can eliminate the push-up if you're not feeling it today, or push it back, here, push up, and then back. So 2 exercises here, bear hold, and then our power push-up, okay? 30 seconds each, we're gonna repeat it 2 times, and then we get a break. Are we ready? All right, in 3, 2, 1. All right, we're in that bear hold. Shoulders are over our wrists, hips are over our knees, knees are lifted 1 to 2 inches off the ground. Our belly's pulled up towards our spine. Nice and strong hold here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 3. Oh, no, just kidding. That was only going to be 20 seconds. We're almost there. Hold it, hold it. 5. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to come back into that plank and move straight into the next exercise. Bend the knees, hips push back. Bring it forward. If you want to add that push-up, add it in and take it back. Option for our push-up. If you need to drop those knees, do it. Then lift the hips, bend the knees. You can do it. Keep moving. So this one is about technique. We don't want to go too fast. 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're doing this one more time. Hips over the knees, tuck the toes, lift those knees up, 30 seconds, hold. Bear hold here, you can do it. Belly pulled up towards the spine. 1 more minute of work before we get a rest. You got this. So you might be feeling this in your quads, your legs, your shoulders. It's not just a core exercise. We're getting lots of work in here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You are almost there. 7 seconds left. Hold it strong. We move straight into that power push-up. 2, 1. Lift the hips, bend the knees. Take it forward as a push-up if you need it or want it. And then take it back. Excellent job, everybody. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Stay strong. You have 10 seconds. As you push back, you You should feel a stretch in your shoulders as well here. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, get a little bit of a rest. I'm going to show you our next set of exercises for our core before we move into our first circuit where we're adding a little bit more intensity into our exercises. So we're going to do a single leg bicycle here. So you have a couple of options. We're going to be all the way flat on our back. We're going to have those knees at a 90-degree angle here. Knees over our hips. Fingertips will be behind our ears. We're going to move one leg at a time. We're going to start with either leg. I'm going to call them side A and side B. You choose which one you want to do first. We're going to do both. I've got my side A. My opposite elbow will come to opposite knee. And then I extend. Bring it in. Extend out. Option for that leg that's not moving, it can be on the floor for a little bit more support. We're going to stay on the same side A for 30 seconds. And then we move to side B. And then we're going to do an alternating leg drop. So we start both heels up towards the sky. You can have those hands underneath the hips or just down by your side. We're going to drop one leg at a time. The further you drop the legs, the more challenging it's going to be. So feel free to pick whatever distance you need for that drop. All right, here we go. We're going to go one right into the next single leg bicycle in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds, we stay on the same leg. So the shoulder blades are up off the floor. Don't forget that option if you need it. Draw that foot down towards the floor to help keep you a little more stable, a little bit more secure. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. 10 seconds left. We are moving straight into the other side when we finish this one. Last 4, 3, 2, same thing, other leg. You got it. Belly button is pulled down towards the floor. As you rotate, try to bring that elbow up towards the opposite knee as much as you can. If you are keeping that stable leg up off the floor, keep it right where it is. Knee over the hip. Almost at 5. We're going to go straight into that hip, that alternating leg drop. 3, 2, both heels come to the ceiling. Hands can come under the hips if needed. Drop one heel, then the other. Again, you choose how far that drop is. If you want a little more, lift those shoulder blades up off the floor. We're going to go through this circuit one more time, but I'm going to give you about a 10-second break after this one. Give it a little stretch if you need it. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in, stretch it out if you need. You do a big old full body stretch. You got about a 10-second break, and we start back with the single leg bicycle. One on each side, alternating leg drops, and then we're going to start to pick it up just a little bit more. All right, we start in 5. Go ahead and get those legs, those arms ready. 2, 1, all single leg bicycle. There we go. That was on the wrong side. Deep breath in, deep breath out. The more you rotate, the more you engage those obliques here. We'll drop my foot back down just so you can see what that looks like. You take whatever you need. Don't feel committed. If you choose one to start, you can always choose the other option as well during the middle of our round or our circuit. You take whatever you need today. This is your workout. You want to leave feeling proud. Almost there. Keep that belly button pulled down towards the floor. 3, 2, straight into the other side. You got this. So a lot of times we leave our core work to the end of our workout. But this is one of the areas of our body that the stronger it is, the better we perform in all other areas. So it's so important that we train it and train it well. So today, we're choosing to do it at the beginning of our workout. When we feel good, when we feel strong. You're almost there. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Heel drop. Breathe into it, 30 seconds, and then we change it up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You're almost there. Remember, you choose at distance you drop. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Just as controlled going down and up. Pull that belly button down towards the floor. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. You want to rock and roll it up to speed in. All right. So now we're going to move into a standing position. So we've got our first circuit. So really quickly, I'm going to run through the exercises and I'll tell you as we go where we're going to be as well. So our first circuit, we're going to do a reverse lunge with a rotation. So what that looks like, I'm going to show you from the front and then from the side. So we're going to take it backward. When I step back, instead of stepping straight forward, I'm going to step back and my foot's going to turn to the side wall. So now I push back more into a side lunge and then I come back up. So step back. Rotate the back foot to the side wall, and then come up. So from here, what that looks like is back and up, back and up. So we're gonna stay on one side, and then we'll switch it to the other. Then we're gonna get nice and low. So we can have a low squat pulse, or you can have a little hop if you want. So those are 2 options for that. Then we come down to our push-up position. We're gonna bring our hands in like a diamond. They don't have to be touching, they can be kind of anywhere, but like a diamond shape. Right underneath our chest, we're gonna lower ourselves down, push ourselves up. Feel free to use those knees if you need it. Then we are gonna go into a plank tuck. So what that looks like is we're gonna be up here. 2 options. You can step it in, step it right back out, or you can pop those knees in, pop the knees out. I'll give you a couple of options as we go through. But we will do both sides on the lunges. So we're going to start with that. We have 30 seconds of each exercise, and we're pretty much going to go one right into the next. We'll have about a 5-second transition. So we're going to keep that heart rate up and keep going through. All right, so that reverse lunge with the rotation is where we start. If you have a weight or something you want to add for resistance, here's an option for you. You can hold it at your chest and bring it back. You can hold it in one hand and reach for the floor. Those are your options here. All right, we will start in 3, 2, 1. You pick either side, we're staying on the same side. Take it back. So option, you reach to your knee or to the floor, whichever works best for you. Make sure you push the hips to the back and then bring it all the way forward. Squeeze the glutes to stand up. All right, you're halfway there already. You got this. We're just figuring out the exercise. We're going to go through this again. We got 2 rounds of this circuit. 2, 1, all we do is switch to the other side, take it back. Same thing, push it back. So here, your weight goes onto that back leg. That front foot is not holding onto any of the weight. 10 seconds. After this, we move into that low pulse squat or that low jump squat. Whatever works for you. 2, 1. Feet come shoulder width or wider. We're nice and low for a pulse. Heels are down. Hips are pushed back. Option, if you want to add a little hop here for some intensity. That belly is pulled in tight. You can do it. Or keep it nice and low. Halfway there. You got this. After this, we move into our narrow push-ups. You got it. Big inhale, big exhale. 3, 2, find your mat. Hands right underneath the chest. We take it down and push it back up. So we're 30 seconds here. You got it. Inhale. Exhale as you push up. Inhale as you lower. Belly's pulled in tight. You are a straight line. If you want those knees up off the floor, feel free to do so. You are almost there. Less than 10 seconds. Can you get one more? 3, 2, and 1. All right, we move into those plank tucks. So shoulders are over your wrists. You can either walk those knees into a little tuck or a little ball and push it back, or you hop into the ball, hop it back into the plank. Your choice. 30 seconds here, you got it. I'm gonna do some of both. Feel free to do whatever works for you this morning. You got it. I'm gonna alternate. One knee tuck, one walk it in. Almost there. After this, you get a short little break. We go through it all again. 3, 2, and 1. Take a little rest, shake it out. All right, so we're doing that again. This time we're going 45 seconds each time. So a little bit longer, be a little bit more intentional with your movement. Got it? All right, big inhale, big exhale. We have 15 seconds, and then we're going to get started. Don't forget, grab water anytime you need it. All right. Circuit 1, second time through 45 seconds each exercise. We start with our reverse lunge with a rotation. Either side, we're going to do both. 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds on each side. Step it back, bring it up. Make sure you rotate those hips square back to the front every time as well. Make sure that step back is far enough so that your knee stays back behind the toes. 20 seconds in. If you want, add a hold at the top. Add a little bit of core work in for you. You got this. Big inhale, big exhale. Nice and tall chest. 5, 2, 1. Straight into the other side. Same thing. Don't forget, you want to add that hold. Do so. So in our second circuit today, we've got some similar exercises, but with a little bit of change to it. You got this. So as you come up, try to balance it, stay as nice and tight to the board as you can, and then take it back. 15 seconds. As you reach back, that back stays nice and straight, chest stays lifted. You're either reaching for the knee or the floor. 3, 2, 1. Low squat, pulse. 45 seconds. So this one might start to feel a little long, and that's okay. Chest is up. There we go. Shoulders round, down and back. You can keep it low and pulse or add that little hop, but we stay low. Big inhale, big exhale. If you want a little more, drop it a little bit lower. You got this. No blood starting to burn yet? If not, drop it a little lower. You can do it. Come on, almost there. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, find your mat. Narrow push-ups. Hands are in that diamond position just underneath the chest. Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds here. Inhale and exhale. Down, push it up. Squeeze through those triceps here. So our push-ups work our chest. We get a little bit of back in here, but these in particular with our arms more narrow. Target those triceps. Squeeze the back of those arms as you push up every time. Lower down nice and slow. Push it up nice and slow. If you can't make it all the way to the floor, that's okay. You lower as far as you can. Squeeze and push it up. The more you do them, the easier it gets. The lower you can get. Keep that belly in nice and tight. We have that knee tuck in after this. Then we get a break. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Hands are underneath the shoulders, feet are out behind you. 3, 2, 1. Last round of knee tuck ins here. After this, we change it up. You can do it. Keep moving. You're almost there. 15 seconds left. Be intentional with the movement. It doesn't have to be fast. It just needs to be right. 2, 1. Ooh, take a rest. Shake it out. Stretch out those shoulders if you need to. Shake out those arms. Grab some water if you got it and you need it. We have about 18 minutes left. So we've got 2 more things. We're going to do a second circuit and then our EMOM. So our second circuit, we're going to do a kind of a twist on the low squat pulses or jumps that we did, and literally it's going to take place. So we're going to take one foot slightly forward at an angle. We're going to get down nice and low. So option, you can touch the floor. Great. If you can't, that's fine. You just get nice and low, touch the knees. We come up and we rotate. So now we just shift the other foot forward, add a little twist. Down and switch. Down and switch. So these are called snowboard hops. Option, you don't have to hop at all. You're down, you step. Down, step it out. So let me switch back so you can see a little bit better. Take care. Switch. Down. Switch. So we still stay in that nice squat position. Hips push back, back stays nice and straight. Maybe reach for the knees, maybe reach for the floor, either one. So that's our exercise 1. Now what we're going to do, we're going to do an alternating lunge with a hold. So I'll show you really quick and then I'll show you again once we get to it. But you're going to step back with one foot and you do a reverse lunge, step up to the knee, hold it, then we step back and either stepping or hop, you switch legs. Up, back, maybe you step, then switch sides, hold, down, switch, up. I'll show you as we get there. All right, exercise 3, we're going to stagger our hands for a push-up. So, like we staggered our feet before, we're going to stagger our hands one higher than the other. We're down, if we need to be on our knees, we lower, and we push up. So we stay the same side higher for one whole round, then we have an exercise in between, and then we do the other side. So we do our stagger push-up, and then what we're going to do is a donkey kick. So we're going to bend those knees, kind of like we did in the bear hold, and all we do, we kick our heels up to our glutes. Okay. Option, you do one and then the other. Okay? Then we switch, stagger the other way, and then we start it all over. So first time through, 30 seconds for each exercise. We're going to start standing with those skateboarder hops. Are we ready? All right. In 3, 2, 1. Stagger those feet, and then we hop from one side to the other. Here, good. Option, we can step it. Down, step, down, step. Hips push back. Either way, you're adding a little bit of work to our inner thighs here as we bring it in and switch. You've got a mat underneath you. Make sure that you're not going to trip on it. I'm trying to keep both feet on the mat. So either both feet on or both feet off. 2, 1. All right. So now we do reverse lunge with a hold. So you step back either leg. Bring it up, pause, reverse lunge, switch legs. Whether you step or jump, it doesn't matter. Up and hold. Back, switch. So you can move here as quick or as slow as you need to. Five, 3, 2, 1. All right, next one, stagger push-up. Find your push-up position. You start with your push-up position. Take one hand a little higher, one a little lower. 3, 2, 1. Push it down and up. Inhale down, exhale, push up. Use that breath to help you here. Keep moving. We're going to move into those donkey kicks and then we switch sides. Inhale, exhale. 3, 2. All right, hands come underneath the shoulders. Bring those knees up, donkey kicks. 2, 1, and go. So remember, you're either just lifting one foot than the other, or you pick those heels up. And you're moving at whatever speed works best for you. That weight stays over your hands, your shoulders stay over your hands, or we're right here. Up and kick, up and kick. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Stagger your hands the opposite direction, and then we get a rest. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Push up. Down and up. Big inhale, big exhale. If you need a rest, take it anytime you need it and just hop right back in. This is a lot of work for your shoulders. I get it. Stretch it out and hop right back in if you need to. You're almost there. Belly button's pulled up tight. Tailbone is tucked under. 3, 2, sit back into that child's pose. Stretch out those shoulders for me, please. We have one more time through this. All right. We've got a really short rest so that we can get in our last round as well. All right. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Shake out those arms. We start with those skateboard hops. Woo. All right, you ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Last time through this round. Skateboard hops. You need to walk it out. Switch, switch, switch. Belly's in, hips are back, heels are down. We're 45 seconds. I think I told you that. Keep it up, keep it up. Think about as you hop and twist, holding that belly in tight. Use that core to move yourself from one side to the other. You got it, 10. 5. We go straight into those alternating reverse lunges with the hold. 2, 1, let's go. Take it back, hold. Switch sides. You got it. So if you want to add a little more power here, jump, pause. Use those arms like a runner. Up. Or we just step it out. Nice and low. That front heel stays down. That chest stays up. Woo! If you lose your balance, that's okay. Just start over. It's all right. Find it and go again. Woo! 3, 2, stagger push-ups. Let's go. Find your mat. If you want to start on the opposite side, it doesn't really matter. We're going to do both. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Those hands are just wider than your shoulders here. Belly button's pulled up towards the spine. Elbows tucked under, we're in a straight line. From our neck, down to our knee to our ankles, whichever position you're in. You're moving at your own pace, but you're controlled. You're controlled down and up. We got a lot of upper body today. So a lot of the shoulder work is snuck in here. 3, 2, 1. All right, donkey kicks. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Whichever version of this you need. Heeled up. If at any point you need to sit back in that child's pose, take a rest, feel free to do so. Because with all of these exercises that have our shoulders working so hard, they also have our core working very hard as well. And our last round, Elon, doesn't get any different. So we still have some more work to do. So pace yourself, you got this. Come on, keep moving. We have one more round of staggered push-ups, then you get a little break. 3, 2, 1. Last set of our staggered push-ups. Get those hands ready. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You can do it. Control it up, control it down. Keep those eyes right out in front on the mat. You got this. what you can do today. When you think you're too tired to do one more, show yourself, you got this, you can do one more. You can do it, hang on, 20 seconds left. You are stronger than you think. Hold on to it. Tell yourself that. Give it one more. Focus on the rep you're doing. All right, you can do one more, you got it. 3, 2, and 1. Sit back on the heel, stretch those arms out. Woo. All right, while you are stretching it out, give me a little rest. So yeah, one more thing that we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do is an EMOM, like I said, every minute on the minute. We're gonna start with 4 repetitions of 3 different exercises. So again, I told you, our shoulder core work is not going away in this round, because it's not. So we got some hand release push-ups. So on this, your knees can be down or they can be up, whatever works for you. We have 4 of those. So we're gonna take it all the way to the floor. Our hands come up. We push it into that push-up position 4 times. Just like this. 2, 3, 4. All right, then we go to a half burpee, but only the bottom half of the burpee. So we come up into that plank. We're gonna bring our feet up like we would stand up, but we're not gonna stand up. We're gonna take it right back. So option, you can step it in, step it back, or hop 4 times. Then on that last one, we are actually gonna stand up, and we have 4 reverse lunges, 4 on each side, so 8 total. So we step back, 1, 1, 2, 2. Option, you can jump these if you want. So 4 rounds of each. What we're gonna do, so we only have 4 minutes to do this today, so we have time to stretch. So we're gonna do 1 round of this where we do 4 reps, then 5 reps, then 2 where we do 6 reps of each. So first round is 4 reps. Hand release push-ups, bottom half of the burpee, and alternating lunges. And then for the rest of that minute, you get to rest. Then at the top of the next minute, we start again and you go 5 of each. All right, get ready. Deep breath in. Hand release push-ups are first. Get down on your mat. Get ready. You have 4 of them. In 3, 2, 1. 4 hand release push-ups. Take it down, push it up. However many you need, as fast as you need when you're done. You go 4, bottom half of the burpee. So here, take it back. Here. Then we do the alternating lunges or lunge down. So you have 8 total. So the faster you move through these, the more time you have to rest. But the focus is great form. If you want to jump, lunge these, feel free to do so. And now you have the rest of the minute to take a break. We have 20 seconds left. We're going to do that again, but you have 5 repetitions of each. Excuse me, 10 release push-ups, bottom half of the burpee, and then 10 lunges. Let's see. Almost there. We have 5 seconds. Get ready. In that push-up position, 5 times. In 2, 1. Let's go. You do not have to be going at the same pace as me. 5 reps of each. Bottom half of the burpee, second. And we've got 10 reverse lunges. Whatever way you prefer, stepping or jumping. Belly's in tight. You're almost done, almost done. When you're done with your 10, take a breather. All right. 20 seconds left before we start again. This time, I challenge you to go to 6 reps. If 6 reps seems impossible, you can only do 5. However, I challenge you to try it. If you don't get it, it's good. Don't worry about it. 5 seconds to start. Get ready in that push-up position. 6 if you got it. Hand release push-ups. 2, 1, go. Pick those hands up every time. Bottom half of the burpee. Don't forget you can step it if you need to. Hold that belly in tight. 12 total lunges, or 6 on each side. Jumping or stepping. We're halfway through this minute. Chest stays up, eyes stay up. Front heel stays glued to the floor. You got it. 15 seconds left in this minute. Okay, one more round. Just one more. Then roll down. We're going to stretch it out and you will be done for today. 3, 2, 1. 6 reps if you got it. Do it. Last one. You got this. Less than 45 seconds of work. All right, don't forget those lunges and you are finished strong. 12 total. Once you're done with your 12, you are done. Go ahead and do some shoulder rolls back. You are not done yet, that's okay, finish it strong. We've got 10 seconds left in this minute. Big inhale, big exhale. Pull those shoulders forward if you are done with your lunges. That minute is up. Woo! Give yourself a hand for this morning. You're done with all the hard work. You can get a little stretch, and then you're finished. So, here, we're gonna take those arms, reach it up and overhead. Let's give it a stretch. Inhale and exhale. You did a lot of work through those shoulders today. All right, so find the short edge of your mat. Close to where we started at the beginning. What we're gonna do, hinge forward at the hips. We're gonna walk it down. We're gonna get a really good shoulder stretch here before we get out of here because, like I said, we did a ton of work with it. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna be on all fours. Take your right arm, reach it up towards the ceiling. Thread the needle, take it underneath your body, and let the shoulder find the ground. So you're here, shoulder finds the ground. That other arm reaches out overhead. And you just push those hips towards the back of the room. For that arm that's not underneath your body, it can be down by your side. It can be stretched overhead. Whatever works best for you. Three, 2, nice and slow, you're gonna roll out of this. You're gonna plant that hand down on the ground. You're gonna take that left arm, reach it up, high, thread the needle underneath the body. Let that shoulder find the ground. That right arm reaches maybe up overhead, maybe back on by your hips if it doesn't feel good for your shoulder. Take a couple breaths here. Three, 2, 1. Nice and slowly bring it right back up. We're going to sit back on both heels, stretch those arms up overhead. And we're going to shift our weight forward onto our hand. We're going to move into downward facing dog. Hips lift towards the ceiling, one heel presses down with the other. And then nice and slow, walk those feet up towards your hands. Find yourself in a forward fold. Getting a little stretch down the backs of our legs here. And then nice and slow, one vertebra turn and roll all the way up, standing. All right, inhale, arms up overhead, big stretch. Exhale, bring it down, shake those arms out. Give yourself a hand. We are all finished for Rise and Grind this morning. Thank you for being here on your Friday morning. Have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, if you have questions, let us know. And we will see you again next week. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.